Are you looking for another slouchy hat that is airy and can be worn in the spring and the summer? Well, this is the hat for you. I created this hat using the hydrangea motif. It is not difficult and I think it turned out beautiful.
Hello
So stay
everybody,
tuned.
this is Gloria, GGTheCrochetQueen, and welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial will be on another slouchy hat, and it's a pattern that I developed from using one of the motifs from the book of 500 crochet stitches that I purchased. I did a short haul of some of the Amazon stuff that I purchased. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link it with this tutorial. So the motif pattern for this hat is the hydrangea. And it's a really pretty motif. I thought it would make a great pattern for a hat. So these are the yarns that I'll be using. This is Impeccable Loops and Threads. And as you can see, they're not full skeins. This one is Lavender. And this one is Luxury. So this one, if it was a full skein, would be 187 yards. It's a 4 medium weight. And this one is also a 4 medium weight, and if it was a full skein, it'd be 285 yards. And the yarn, the hook that I'm using today is the eye hook. You'll also need scissors, a yarn needle, and also I am using a stitch marker because I like to try to keep track of things. But if you don't need a stitch marker, you don't have to use one. So let's get started with this tutorial. And to start making the hydrangea motif, first thing we need to do is to chain 7. So do your slip knot, however you do your slip knot, and you want to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you want to slip stitch to join in that first chain. Chain 3, and you want to do 13 more double crochets into that circle that you just made. So that's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and if you don't know how to do a double crochet, you yarn over, go into the circle, the ring, grab your yarn, pull through. You have 3 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that is a double crochet. So you want to do a total of 13 double crochets, and that chain 3 counts as a double crochet as well. So you should have a total of 14 double crochets, including that chain 3 at the end, and I will meet you at the end of your 14 double crochets. Okay, so I am on my last double crochet, and I did pull my tail some to close up the ring. And you want to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3, and you should have a total of 14, and that includes your chain 3. So round 1 what we want to do is, I take that back, that was round 1. Round 2, you want to chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that counts as a treble stitch and a chain 5. And you want to do a treble stitch into the next double crochet. And a treble stitch is you yarn over twice. You want to go into that next double crochet, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That is a treble crochet. And then you want to chain 5, and do another treble into the next double crochet. Chain 5, do another treble into the next double crochet, and you continue that pattern around, and I will meet you on your last stitch. Yarn over twice, and do a treble into the double crochet. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I am at my last treble. You want to do the treble stitch into your last double crochet. And you want to chain 5, and you want to slip stitch into the 4th, 1, 2, 3, 4, into the 4th chain, and that is what your work should look like. Now on to row 3. You want to chain 4, and we're going to be doing 3 trebles together. Okay, so after you slip stitch, you chain 4, and that is considered a treble stitch, and you are going to be doing treble stitches together. So you yarn over twice, you go into that chain 5 space, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice again, go in, and you're making, so you're making, in your last one you should have 4 on your hook. You want to yarn over and pull through all 4 of those, and that is a treble stitch together. You want to chain 5, and now we're going to be doing, so you yarn over twice, go into your chain 5 space, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, go into again, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over again, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through all 4. Okay, again chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over twice, go into the next chain 5 space, go in, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, go into the chain 5 space again, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, go into the space again, pull through your yarn, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, and you'll have 4 on your hook, pull through all 4. And that is your treble bobble. Again, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over twice, go into your next chain 5 space, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, and you have 3 on your hook, yarn over twice again, go in, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, you have 4 on your hook, pull through all 4. And that is what your work should look like. And I will meet you at the end of your treble bobbles. Okay, I am at my last bobble, triple crochet, treble crochet, yarn over, sorry, I'm going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over twice, go into your chain 5 space, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, go in again, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, and pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 4, chain 5, and you want to slip stitch into the top of that first bobble. And this is what your work should look like. Kind of like a tire spoke, but a lot bigger. Now on to round 4. We're finished with round 3. Round 4, you want to slip stitch into that chain 5 space, chain 3, that counts as a double crochet, and do 2 more double crochets into that chain 5 space. And then you want to chain 5 and do 3 double crochets into the next chain 5 space. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again 3 double crochets into the next back, 3 double crochets into that chain 5 space. Okay, and you continue that same pattern, chain 5 and 3 double crochets into your next chain 5 space all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. I am at my last 3 double crochets on round 4. And you want to chain 5 and slip stitch in the top of your chain 3. Okay, and that is what this will be the back of your hat, and that is what it should look like. So now this, you can use different yarn. This is the motif itself. So this is the hydrangea motif. Now moving on to making the rest of the hat. I am going to, this will be round 5. Now what I'm going to do is change colors. So I am going to cut my main yarn here, and I'm going to start with this yarn. I already got a knot in it. Okay, let's get some of this yarn out. Don't want to start with a knot. So I'm going to go back into the top of that chain 3. And I'm going to, where is the start of my yarn? Oh, there it is. Okay, and I'm going to pull my new yarn through and slip stitch with my new yarn. And we can secure it with a knot just in case. I don't want anything slipping out. I don't normally like knots, but I'm going to do a knot here. Rather be safe than sorry. Now we're going to slip stitch over into the slip stitch into the next double crochet, slip stitch the next double crochet, and then slip stitch into that chain 5 space on chain 3, and that it will count as a double crochet. And we're going to do 4 more double crochets into that chain 5 space. So you'll have a total of 5 double crochets. That includes that chain 3 space. We want to chain 3, and again the chain 5 space, do 5 double crochets. And again, chain 3, and go over to your chain 5 space and do 5 double crochets into that space. And you continue that same pattern all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. I just finished my last 5 double crochets, and I'm going to chain 3 and slip stitch into the top of that chain 3, and this is what your work should look like so far. Now in the next round, we're just going to chain 3, and you want to do a double crochet in each double crochet, and 4, 5, and in your chain 3 space you want to do 3 double crochets into your chain 3 space. And you want to repeat that all the way around. Double crochet into each of the 5 double crochets from the previous row and 3 double crochets into your chain 3 space. And I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, this is round 6, and you should have a total of 112 double crochets. And we are going to slip stitch to join in the top of your chain 3. And we're going to do another chain 3, double crochet into the next double crochet, another double crochet, another double crochet, and you want to do 2 double crochets together. So you're going to go into the next double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go into the next double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 3. And that is 2 double crochets together. So again, we want to do 4 double crochets in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next is 2 double crochets together. Again, yarn over, go through 1 double crochet, pull through 2, yarn over, go to the next double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 3 loops. And you want to repeat that all the way around. So you want to do 4 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, and 2 double crochets together. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through, go into the next one, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 3. 2 double crochets together. So that's what your pattern will be, your repeat pattern. 4 double crochets and 2 double crochets together, and I will meet you at the end. I am at the end of this round, and you should have 4 double crochets remaining. That's 2, 3, and 4. And you want to slip stitch to join. And that is round 7. And you should have a total of 94 double crochets around. And the next round will be a mesh round. So let's get started with that. So what you want to do is chain 4. You want to skip 1 double crochet and do a double crochet into the next double crochet. Chain 1, skip a double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next stitch. And you want to repeat that pattern all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of this round. am at my last stitch that I'm doing a double crochet into, and you want to chain 1, and this chain 4 at the beginning is considered a double crochet chain 1. So I'm going to slip stitch into the 3rd chain of that chain 4. And this is what your work should look like, a bowl. So we're going to chain 3, and that is counting as a double crochet, and you want to do a double crochet into your chain 1 space and a double crochet in the top of the double crochet, and you want to repeat that around, double crochets all the way around in your chain 1 space and on the top of the double crochet that you did. And I will meet you at the end of round 9. I am at my last chain 1 space and do a double crochet into that space, and you should still have a total of 94 stitches, and we will slip stitch into the top of that chain 3, and again we will do another row of the mesh stitch, which starts with a chain 4, skip 1, double crochet into the next double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, and again that chain 4 is a double crochet chain 1. So chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. I am at the end of this round doing my last double crochet, and I am going to run out of this yarn, so I'm going to do the slip stitch into that and pick up my other yarn that I was using. I made the Hydrangea motif, and I will join with that yarn. And now we'll do another round of double crochets in each double crochet and into each chain 1 space, and I will meet you at the end of this round, and then we will start decreasing so that we can bring this hat in a little more. So again, this round is, and I think I'll tie this, better safe than sorry. My least favorite thing to do is to tie, but I'd rather this hat stay together than fall apart. You can always weave all this in when we are finished with this hat. So again, we are going to, I'm going to crochet over these since I have to do all double crochets. So again, that chain 3 counts as a double crochet into that chain 1 space, into the next double crochet, and into the chain 1 space, and you repeat that all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of this round. I am on my last double crochet on this round, and you want to slip stitch to join in the top of your chain 3, and now we will start a round of decreases because this hat is pretty pretty big, as you can see, and that is the motif, the hydrangea motif. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to chain 3 again. You want to double crochet into the next 4 double crochets, and that is a total of 5, including the chain 3. 5 double crochets, including the chain 3, and we want to double crochet together the next 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go into your stitch, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 on your hook, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull your yarn through. You'll have 4 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, and 5 double crochets in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, we want to do a decrease of 2 double crochets, and you repeat that pattern all the way around, and I will meet you at the end. That's 5 double crochets and 2 double crochets together. I am on my last 2 double crochets, and you want to slip stitch to join at the top of your chain 3, and you should have a total of 82 stitches around. As you can see, this is still pretty big, so we want to do another round of decreasing, and this time we're going to chain 3, and double crochet into the next stitch, and double crochet into the next, and we want to do 2 double crochets together. And again, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 2 double crochets together. You want to repeat this all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of this round. I am on my last 2 stitches, and they should be 2 double crochets together. And we want to slip stitch in the top of your chain 3. Okay, so now we're on to round 14, and this head is still a little bit bigger than I want it to be. Now, if you have a head that big, then that's fine, but I want to do another decrease round, and on this last round you should have had a total of 64. So we're going to do a chain 3, counts as a double crochet, and a double crochet into the next 9 double crochets will give you a total of 10 double crochets, and then we will do a 2 double crochets together to decrease this size of this hat some more. So we're 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And 2 double crochets together. And continue around again, 10 more double crochets and 2 double crochets together. Okay, so I have completed this decrease round, and you should have a total of 60 stitches. I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3, and what you will have, total of 60 stitches. You should have you should have 4 sets of decreases. So 10 decrease, 10 decrease, 10 decrease, 10 decrease, and then the rest are worked in just double crochets. So this will be a round of single crochet decreases. So chain 1 and do a single crochet into that same stitch. Another single crochet into the next stitch, and 2 single crochets together. So you go into the stitch, pull through your yarn, go into the next stitch, grab your yarn, pull through, and you'll have 3 on your hook, and you pull through all 3. Again, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and 2 single crochets together. And you want to repeat this row all the way around. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets together. And I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, I am at the end of this round, and I will end with 2 single crochets together, slip stitch into the top of that first single crochet, and I would suggest you try the hat on to see how it fits, and if it fits fine, then we move on to the last 2 rounds, which will be just single crochets all the way around, and then your hat will be finished. And if you have to decrease some more, I would suggest to do maybe, because you shouldn't have to decrease very much. If you do, I would suggest to do single crochets maybe every 11th single crochet, do a 2 single crochets together to get to a smaller size. But this is for an adult size head, so you should be okay. So we're going to chain 1 again and do single crochets all the way around this round, and then you slip stitch and do another set of single crochets all the way around, and I will meet you at the end of the second round of single crochets. Oops. Okay, I am on my last single crochet on this first round of single crochets, and I am out of the lavender color, So I'm going to do another yarn change. And again, I'm going to tie it. Make sure it doesn't come apart. And now with the new yarn, this is the last round of single crochets and your hat will be finished. So I'm going to chain one again, and I'm going to crochet over these tails. So I have to weave them in, do a single crochet into that same space, and single crochet all the way around, and our hat will be finished. Yay! Yay to the finished hat. Okay, I will meet you at the end of this last single crochet round. Okay, I am at the end, my very last single crochet, and we're going to single crochet into the top of that first single crochet and fasten off, and your hat is finished. And this is what it looks like. See if I can get it. That's the hydrangea stitch. This is what it looks like on the other side. This probably looks really small now, but it stretches. So I'm going to sew in my ends, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like. So I am back. This is the hat. You can see what it looks like. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and that you will make this hat, and I'd love to see it. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. I love reading your comments. And please look for me on my Facebook page and also on Instagram. Now I have all that information down below. So until the next video, stay home, stay safe if you're still under those orders. And again, happy Mother's Day to all of the moms. Happy Mother's Day weekend. Hopefully we'll all get to celebrate in some form with our mothers. And until the next video, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.